Welcome One Piece adventurers, I'm Amaze the Storyteller, and I have a crazy video for you today. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be wowed by the pirate organization known as the Crossguild. Now we aren't going to bring up any of the current members in this video. The characters I am going to bring up, however, have not been relevant since the East Blue Saga. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Captain Kuro of the Black Cat Pirates, and Captain Morgan, the officer in charge of Selge Town in the East Blue. Here's the interesting thing about these two guys. Their history is intertwined within the story. Kuro actually defeated Morgan in combat and cut his arm off after breaking his jaw. In a brutal scene, Kuro hypnotizes one of his own crew members into believing he was Kuro. Kuro then hypnotizes Morgan into thinking he was the greatest Marine to ever live, and to also believe he had captured said Captain Kuro. So Morgan, wounded and battered, takes this random pirate posing as Kuro into custody and executing him via firing squad. Kuro then makes his way to Kaya's mansion, and Morgan gains a promotion, turning him into the mad tyrant we see in the modern story. So how the fuck does this tie in with Crossguild? Well, Crossguild is an interesting plot device. It's a system in which pirates utilize bounties against Marines. The Crossguild essentially puts out a bounty on Marine officers starting at Captain. With the ranks of Captain, the Crossguild pays out 1 crown, which is the equivalent of 100 million berries, which is absolutely wild. I would have guessed maybe 30 million berries for a Captain. The point is, Kuro would have made a fortune hypnotizing Marine captains, and then selling them to Crossguild. When Kuro defeated Morgan, Morgan was a petty officer or a sergeant. However, I personally believe Kuro could dispatch Morgan pretty easily at this point in the story. We know Kuro has potential within the Crossguild, but what about Captain Morgan? When I was doing research into Morgan, you realize he's actually a capable combatant. Remember when he chopped down Garp? That was crazy. Don't get the wrong idea. He's definitely not New World material. That doesn't mean he couldn't hunt Marine fodder captains, sailing in the Four Blues, and even the lower half of the Grand Line. What makes Morgan so powerful as a fighter is the hypnotic psychosis Kuro placed upon him. Morgan seriously believes himself to be the greatest Marine, man, and warrior alive. This paired with his body augmentation makes him a serious threat to the average captain. Now, most of the named captains we've seen in the One Piece story could easily dispatch Morgan pretty quickly, such as Smoker, Colby, and Hina. However, we've also seen fodder captains during the Enies Lobby arc that Nami was able to zap into submission. So Morgan could definitely beat some lower tier captains and bring them to the Crossguild for sure. Let's shift the pendulum back over to Kuro. Does he have what it takes to earn a fortune in the Crossguild? Absolutely he does. Not only does he have his claws, he also has an early rendition of Soru. Remember, he learned this technique naturally. He was also light enough to casually stand on Zoro's sword and charge in, slicing Zoro's chest with his cat claws. With some haki and mastery of the Rokushiki techniques, Kuro could easily bag Navy New World captains. I would even go as far to say he could take on some vice admirals, but only if he gained those power buffs. Anyway guys, that's the video. Thank you so much for stopping by at our YouTube campfire. Let me know your thoughts on the Crossguild and who you want to see back in action within their ranks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it means the world to me, it helps the channel grow, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!